Trafficking is not just a problem that happens in other countries or that involves people who were born in other countries. It happens here in the United States, all over this country, and right here in Ohio. One of the things that she spoke with us about that day was the outdated state of Ohio law on this subject. And she talked about some of the efforts that she was involved in cooperation with then Senator Teresa Feder, to modernize Ohio law. And as some of us have talked about this issue within the club over the years since then, we talked this year about having another speaker come and tell us about what's happened since then and how Ohio laws may have been changed and what the status of this problem is to the extent we know about it today in Ohio in particular. And so through one of my colleagues, who's a former staff person for now Representative Teresa Feder, we were able to persuade Representative Feder to be here on Friday morning at 7:30 in Dublin, although she represents the Toledo area. So we thank her particularly for being willing to be here to talk about this important issue. For a little background, as I mentioned, Teresa has served in both the Ohio Senate and now in the Ohio House. And before becoming a legislator, she was a teacher in the Toledo Public Schools for 15 years. And so when we mentioned that we didn't have a microphone this morning, she said, "That's okay, I'll use my teacher's voice." And then prior to her teaching career, she served in the United States Air Force and the Ohio Air National Guard. So she has a long history of public service to our state and our country. And Representative Feder, we thank you very much for joining us this morning.